Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. I recently picked up this model from my local hobby store for 40% off, so took advantage of the price and got myself it. It's a 1970s Chevrolet Chevelle SS by AMT. The first step is the engine assembly, so I made sure to get out all of the parts and trim them nicely. The mold lines were looking really ugly, so I made quick work of them with a hobby knife. The next step was gluing the engine assembly together. I painted the engine block a matte red. For the transmission, I used a metallic aluminum. I painted the fan belt assembly with a matte black. After it had dried, I went over the metal parts with a metallic aluminum. I'm not sure what these two pieces are, but I painted this one black and the other one a chrome. I painted the fan with a metallic silver. After the painting was done, I glued all the pieces together accordingly. This model has the option of a custom engine or a stock engine. I went with the stock. The pieces you'll need for the stock engine include the valve covers, the intake manifold, the carburetor, the distributor, the air cleaner, and whatever that other little piece is. I painted the valve colors a matte silver. The distributor was black with silver. The intake manifold was steel. The carburetor I painted gold, and the air intake was aluminum with a black outside. This is the engine all assembled. For the wheels, I also used the stock option. I painted the wheel interiors with a matte black, and I painted the hubcaps with a metallic silver followed by a black wash. Up next was the interior. I grabbed all of the pieces and trimmed them nice. I primed all of the larger pieces with a light gray primer. I painted the interior and the dash with a matte black. The seats, I used a glossy black. For the details on the dashboard, I used a silver marker. And for the dials, I used the decals provided. I painted the center console with a matte black, then added details using a silver marker. Up next was the chassis. I laid out all the pieces, including the already assembled engine. I primed the main body of the chassis with a light gray primer. I painted the chassis a matte black. All of the piping, I used metallic steel, other than the mufflers, which I used aluminum. For the axles, I used a matte black, and the pneumatics and springs, I used red. On the bottom of the chassis, I painted the fuel tank aluminum and the drive shaft steel. The next step was adding the wheels. Moving on to the body, you're going to want to grab the already assembled interior, the firewall, and the glass. I primed the body with a light gray primer. After the primer had dried, I painted the exterior with a golden lacquer and the interior with matte black. The details, such as the handles and the rims of the windows, I used a silver marker. I painted the firewall with a matte black and the little details with a brass and aluminum. After gluing the pieces together, this is how it looks. Now for the front bumper. I painted the headlights white and the stripe down the middle with the golden lacquer. For the rear bumper assembly, I put in the red translucent brake lights. I painted the bottom with the same golden lacquer and added the license plate. Not really sure what this piece is called, but I painted the battery, the radiator hose, and the piece matte black. Afterward, I glued the chassis onto the body. To make the car stand out, I went with the black racing stripe decals. I also painted the hood with the same gold lacquer and the bottom with a matte black. And that's the car finished. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and share.